First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
A second down throw for Love. Headed left, buying time. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And it's third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Back to throw is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, Love. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the Packers' 28-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the double. Opposite. Green. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We'll go play action with Love. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Packers.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Green jack. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Now Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 43, here's second and 1.
Come on. Cut.
Here's Jacobs. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
40.
To throw is Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Green Bay.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Go now. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Black shot. Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Blue striker. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Woo! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Forced out wide. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
It's a gain of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Big play. Third and 2. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Out to his right. That is caught. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Vikings 14, Packers 8. Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's first down.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. They'll put Addison in motion.
70.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
Will Weichert.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
The Vikings first down.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Oh, the ball comes out. The Packers have it. Inside the 40. To the 20.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the Vikings. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis. First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Harrison Butker kicking off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Green Bay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
Ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Red. Yellow. Hut. Go. Black. 95. Hut.
Now Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Drop, 17.
44-yard line.
Here we go. Blue, switch, yellow. Hut, hut.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On play action, Luck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Down. Set.
Here's Luck. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
On play action, it's Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from it.
Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Up a yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Third and long for Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. 50, green. Ready?
Here's Luck. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Hut.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Steal, flat, down, ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Try to snatch these things when I'm
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Red, cycle. 52 blue. Hut.
Throwing is Love. Moving to his left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Jerry Tillery getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 33.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Play action here. Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
They go play action with Mahomes. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On On third down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Check. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Luck. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Are the blue ladies? Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Spartan.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Spartan.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
They get an even 20 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Kansas City.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
I don't need to. Let's go on, 80. Spartan.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cut, hut. Black shot 45. White. Claws red. Cut, hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. That's caught to the goal line and in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Nico Remigio going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Mahomes now on second down. Moving to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
It's a gain of 6. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Motion man is Rice.
43! 43!
Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Rolling right, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
At the 33-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And finally brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And that is no good. He missed the extra point. That leaves the door open as this remains a one-score game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Yeah,
Here's
bro.
Smith to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
In middle, and he's got Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called.
And he is going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Drill, 52. Come on, set. Blaster, 52 blue. Slide blue. Set, cut.
On first down, it's Love. Flush to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for second down.
Set. Claws red, yellow, 43. White, white. 6, mega. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now third.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Yeah, like this one, Rick, looking for Watson. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
McManus on for the point after. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the 4th quarter.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds, zeros on the clock, and that is how this one will come to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stop that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Blue, yellow, black, 95, red, yellow. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He's got it inside the 25. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go. Drill, 52. 10 black. Blaster, 6. Green jack. Set.
Throwing on first down, Love. Right back to Watson, this is Cox. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Down. Yellow. Line. Yellow. 40 seconds.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a 2.
One hand on his queen, left on a freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Hard to figure what is going on there. He's going to be down inside his own 5.
Their own 3-yard line.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Here we cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this defense, they have come to play. 2nd straight loss to start the game.
All the offense is trying to do here is just get a little breathing room so that they can operate their entire system. This defense, they sold out, brought pressure. The offense is lucky that that one didn't result in 2.
Set. Blue, 32. Right, white. Set.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
At the 29-yard line.
Hey, show! Show! Cut! 12! Cut!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down.
180! How's it close? Hey, 76! 76! 14! What's that?
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll return this from the 10. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd down throw for Love. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's now 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
White. Steal. Slack. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. Gives it to Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Big John separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing.
And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Set, ready. 33, yellow, ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, white, yellow, 22, set.
Throwing is Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Let's cluster. 6. Clutch. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Lions call their first time out as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 27-yard line.
180. Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff on the run to the right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
180. Hold on. Check. Hey, kill. 17. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
On 4th down, Goff. Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Like 20.
Goff to throw on 1st down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Loss of 16 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180.
Goff This has been bizarre. From second in a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hey, lift!
Second and
Lift!
7.
Lift!
The 26-yard line.
Obama! 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 Turbo's up!
Here's Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Tell him. 70. 180. Value 1. Turbo's up.
Now Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Red, set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
DJ Reed on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the
Ready?
25.
Second and 5.
Ready, set.
Once again, Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a third down and 4.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A big loss on the
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Set, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
no gain on the play.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Cut. 180.
On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Third and 6.
12. 180.
To throw is Goff. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
How you want to start?
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
How you want to talk? Barely 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
Okay, let's go.
A short one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
See that we can't cover folks.
Let's go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Lions force the turnover.
Yeah, they gave you this
take over at their own 27-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to beat these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a good time to do it.
They gave you this.
He's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, they gave you this.
First down.
Hey, 5. Right.
It's a gain of 10.
Wait. Hold on. Check.
You didn't do nothing special, bro.
On play action. Goff. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Yeah, they gave you this game.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I
Yeah,
back
they gave you
on
this
EA
game.
Sports after this.
They gave you this game.
On 2nd down, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. It is 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Nah, man, it's easy.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Oh, they gave him something.
And the Packers will take over here just past the 30.
They gave you this game.
At their own 31-yard line.
Claude red. Set hut. Smack blue 32.
Let's go.
Set.
On 1st down, it's Love.
Third down.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time.
Brings up 2nd
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Red. Yellow.
Stop running.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's across the 40, close to a 1st down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line.
These plays just kill your defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Lions call their 1st timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Man, you barely scored 21.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready.
Now Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson.
It's no secret. This offense
They
has
gave you
severely
they
struggled
gave
to
you this
sustain
game good, man.
drives
I ain't
this
even
entire
mad.
game. And the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I
Add
mean,
that to
that
fan,
interception
man.
should, in
Get my
essence, put an
rematch.
end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They gave you this game.
A second down throw for Goff. And for a third time today, he's
Get my
intercepted.
$5, bro.
Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Get my $5, man.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
21-0.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Hey,
Williams now to return.
Florida, bro.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
From New York.
Hey, let's go.
New York.
They'll drop to throw.
Wow.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's
Add me, bro, so I can get my rematch, dog.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Like 20.
You don't want the smoke. That's what it is.
Value 3.
That was shot up. It's gone. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Now
line.
we can bet for real.
180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. On target to Laporta. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced
Really
out of
grit,
bounds.
though.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes, look. Like 20. Obama. Obama.
You hear me, Joe? Yo, cheese grits on the Sunday morning.
2 for 1.
Now Goff.
With a side of bacon.
And this is going to be a touchdown.
They
They're
gave
going
you-
to extend the lead.
But they gave you
here
the
in
game,
final
yeah.
minute of play. The teamwork was
They gave you the
just
game. Look,
ideal
Michael
there.
Parsons on the
Greg,
red
we don't
passes
see
there.
practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
You hear me, kid? Holla, kid. Holla, kid. Yeah, kid. You want to? Yeah, kid. You want a rematch? You want the smoke?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This offensive line just has
This is
no
ugly.
answers right now. It's another sack.
I'm already
And we get
good,
whistles
though.
and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds,
Shit,
game
blood
decided,
shot
but
red.
timeout anyway.
So you want to catch me when another day goes?
Yellow.
You can get the smoke, bro.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off
You
by
got two
DJ
niggas blocking one dude, bro.
That should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
I rip stick for real, bro. You hear me go?
Here we go. One final
I
play.
rip stick for real.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Packers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way. Forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. And held true again here today as those takeaways pave the way to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.